Hello, beautiful people. Hope you all are doing very well today. Welcome back to the Young and Independent Show, where we discuss a variety of topics to help young folks live lives that are spiritually fulfilled, lives that are value added, lives that are less materialistic, and lives that are financially independent. I'm your host, Sil, and today I want us to talk about the role of women when it comes to achieving financial independence in a household, especially in this generation. We live in a consumer economy. What I mean is that people are always buying things. And every time you turn on your phone, you turn on an app, you turn on the TV, everywhere you go, someone is trying to sell you something. Billboards, literally everything, podcast, every single thing. Someone is trying to sell you something everywhere you go. Now, to not fall into the trap of buying, you have to be very strong-minded and disciplined. It's very easy for us to purchase something because someone else has convinced us that we need that thing, when in actuality, we don't need it. It's very easy for us to insist on instant gratification because we are not disciplined financially. What is the role that you as a woman, I'm talking to women today, because I listened to a voice, like a recording that is going around. I listened to the recording, and this lady, she was talking to her mom, and she called her mom to report her husband to her mother. First things first, you don't go report your husband to your mother. But I'm not a relationship therapist. I want to talk about finances. That's my cup of tea. That's my cup of tea. I suppose that's what I'm trying to say. Why was she reporting her husband to her mom? Her husband told her that they're building their home, and so they cannot go on this fancy vacation that she wants them to go to. And she said to her mom that even our neighbor is going on vacation and I am staying here in Abidjan. No, he's lost his mind. I must go. And the mom asked her that, how much is this vacation? She said, about 5 million CFA. That's in dollars. That's about $10,000. Yeah, $10,000, $9,000, $10,000. No, actually 10,000. Yeah, $10,000. So you, woman, you want to spend 10,000 freaking dollars to go on a holiday that will last a couple of weeks and put your construction project, your home, the basic necessities according to Abraham Maslow, his hierarchy of needs, basic necessities, house, roof over your head, clothes on your back. You want to put your roof over your head on hold because you want to go on a 2 weeks vacation to some fancy location that will cost your husband $10,000. Are you kidding me? And on top of this, you have children. I love how her mother put her in her place. But unfortunately, we don't have that many mothers who have a good head on their shoulders. On the contrary, they will remind their girls or their daughters that they're a princess and the man needs to sweat tears and blood to make them happy, to please them, whatever the case. This is what I'm going to say about this. For people to attain financial independence generally in a relationship, the woman has a bigger role to play. That's why the saying behind every strong man is an even stronger woman is the truest saying that anybody can repeat in their lifetime. It is so true, and it is undebatably true, period. If you have a woman in your house who is spending, and who does not have any common sense when it comes to setting priorities, you are in big trouble. Woman, listen. When you have a man in your home who is a breadwinner, and the lady's mother asked her, "Aren't you working?" "Yes, I'm working." "Where's your own money?" No, my money is for me." "Your money is for you, yeah? So my son, I've got 2 boys. I'm talking for my boys. My son, whom I gave birth to, I'm someone else, and my son has a mother too. Men are people's children, for Christ's sake, for crying out loud. They're working hard to take care of the family, to make sure the family has a roof over their head, and you are saying, what? You want to go on a fancy holiday, you want a Gucci bag, you want an iPhone, you want a hair that costs 500,000, you want a shoe that costs 50,000, you want all these things, want. Why can't you go and work and pay for it? What's stopping you from gratifying yourself from your own sweat and blood? The fact that the saying goes that a good man is supposed to take care of his family, doesn't say or suggest that that man is supposed to bend over to finance stupidity. This is stupidity to the highest level. You ain't got a home of your own, you're renting, and you want to go and spend $10,000 to make another family richer. Listen, that money that you're about to go and burn, I'm not against holidays. I'm not against holidays or spending money. I'm against the irresponsible expenditure. Because that money that you're insisting and giving the man hell for not spending, that money is going into another family's pocket. So that family is getting richer while your family is getting poorer. Every time you buy an iPhone that you don't need, you've made all the shareholders, including me, of Apple, rich. Because I've got Apple stock, yeah? Every time you buy hair for 500,000 CFA, that's $1,000, you've made the hair seller, the vendor, rich and the producer rich, yeah? You are broker. I'm not saying you shouldn't have hair. I'm saying you should and must be able to afford it before you go bugging someone's son to stop a project which is super duper important and which matters to the well-being of his children, your children, because in this case they have kids. If for nothing else, for the sake of those children, for Christ, for crying out loud, that the mother knows too well that the family has to economize. And in most cases, these children don't even have emergency funds. They don't have health insurance. But you want to go on a fancy holiday because your neighbor has gone. Your friends have gone. Ladies, support your man. If a man is spending too much, call him back to order. Take some of that money. Put it away. When the financial crisis in 2008 happened, do you know who saved India? The women. The women were not working out of home, but they had been saving from some of the money that their husbands were giving them to cook on a daily basis. And when things went south and their husbands lost their jobs, the women started bringing out the money little by little. They were the ones feeding the homes, and they maintained the sanity of these men who otherwise would have felt like a failure, would have felt irresponsible, would have felt, so terrible for not being able to provide for their families. And in that state of mind, what do you think was going to happen to those men? They were going to develop high blood pressure. They were going to become maybe drunks. They were going to become maybe abusers. Because when a man is frustrated, those are the things that the statistics has proven that they turn to. So if your husband and your children and your family unit means anything to you, please make sure that the finances are in check and the woman is in a really good place, really good position to do that. That's all what I wanted to say today, that women should support their husbands when it comes to financial independence, financial education, money blueprint. Literally, support your partner. It is very important. Even if it's your boyfriend. Work towards things that matter. Not, we must do traditional marriage, we must do court wedding and all that. Do you have the money for it? After all those events, do you have money to feed? Do you have money to pay rent? If you have the money, by all means, money is meant to be spent. But if you don't have the basic necessities, if you don't have the things that will protect you, if anything happens, God forbid, your husband has an accident, he becomes invalid, he loses his job, loses his business, or fights for a divorce. In this case, I didn't even talk about this. If the man decides that he's leaving you, you don't want him to build a house where you will be living with your children, you want to go on holiday. Come on, women, we can do better, yeah? I know that there's some amazing sisters, mothers, wives out there who are doing a terrific job at protecting their families, finances. That's, kudos to you. Well done. To all those who are listening and who are not financially savvy and financially independent or are making irresponsible financial decisions, please think twice. Think twice. Because tomorrow you and you alone will have your eyes to cry. Thank you so much for listening. Until next time, do take care. If you want to embark on your financial journey, I urge you to go on our website, www.youngandindependent.com. So many resources, some free books to download. Join our Facebook group, Young and Independent People. You can also follow us on Instagram, Young and Independent 35. I wish it was just Young and Independent, but there wasn't any, it was taken, so I had to add the 35. What else do we have? Do we have Twitter? Yes, we do. And we have a YouTube channel, Young and Independent. Thank you so much. Until next time, again, do take care. Bye-bye.